Welcome to the second day of the BP Ultimate Acropolis Rally of Greece. In the shadow of the historic and dramatic city of Athens, one of the toughest tests of the durability of the cars on the calendar has already bared its teeth in spectacular fashion. Having won 6 times here in the last 8 years, expectations in the Ford camp were high, and it was Jani-Matti Latvala who set the pace in blistering style from the start, leading the way all morning. He relinquished the lead though on stage 4, and things went from bad to worse as a late knock to his suspension forced him to nurse the car through the final stage of the day.
Always the same old story. Good morning, bad afternoon. It's a quite rough stage, so it's difficult if you have to start to slow down everywhere. Then, you cannot ever fight with the victory.
The disappointment was compounded when teammate Hirvonen, struggling all day for pace with his uncompetitive road position, suffered a similar fate to Latvala in stage 6, but lost him yet more time in the Super Special at Tatoi.
I just couldn't have a good feeling at all, and made two mistakes on that long stage and lost a few seconds because of those. And really been struggling now in the last 2 rallies.
Ford's woes played into the hands of the chasing Citroën team. The ever-improving Danny Sordo put in a consistent performance all day, making second position his own, while full-time world champion Sebastian Loeb, in ever-assured fashion, took the rally lead early in the afternoon, a position he would not relinquish.
The C4 seems good today, for sure. It was the stage 6 was really rough, really difficult, and for the suspension, for the tires, and we had no problem. The 2 Ford had some trouble. Hirvonen, I don't know. Latvala hit a bit something, so okay. For us, it was a good day, no problem. So that's the most important.
It was a huge day for Subaru, debuting their new car here in Greece, and after the fanfare of its introduction, it was down to the hard work. Chris Atkinson gingerly familiarised himself with the new vehicle some way off the pace, a situation compounded by suspension damage towards the end of the day. Peter Solberg, meanwhile, showed a battling display that, allied with the troubles of others, catapulted his Impreza into 3rd on its first full day of rallying.
We haven't had any problems at all today, and we know that car came too early, almost a little bit too early to a rally, but everything has been working very well. We are not 100% on the pace yet, but I haven't been in the car for so long yet either, so we have to take step by step and improve details and find out, but a very good day.
So a look at the leaderboard going into day 2 tells us that the late damage to Ford's cars has given the Solberg brothers a great opportunity to take a podium place, although there is still a lot to be done to fight off the chasing pack. Whilst at the head of the field, the Citroën drivers will be looking to maintain their lead. We're in the capital city of Greece. Athens is the base for the service park, with the main bulk of the stages out in the hills to the west of the city. Another 119 kilometres of competitive action await the crews today. A gorgeous sunny day is expected, with the high temperatures set to continue. The fans are ready and waiting in the sunshine for what should be another exciting day. On day 2 we have a loop of 3 stages repeated in the afternoon. Agi Theodori is a flat-out rocky blast for 32 kilometres. The Sierra flowing but rough 17, with the shorter Agia Triada, a medium-fast test covered in loose gravel. And with the heat and the abrasive surface, expect tyre wear to be a big issue today. First up this morning, we have the longest stage of the whole rally, the infamous Agi Theodori. 32 kilometres of some of the fastest roads of the weekend, but it's also still very rough in places. A tough challenge ahead for rally leader Loeb, who's first on the road.
70 mètres 220 plus.
So with such a big distance to come, driving on the loose gravel ahead of his rivals, this is a crucial stage for Sebastian. The Frenchman's having to push very hard to limit his disadvantage of running first on the road, but he's well aware that time could be lost as he struggles for grip. And very wide there into that left-hander. Frustratingly for Jari-Matti Latvala, despite finishing day one in 6th, as the road orders for today were established before the Super Special, when all the damage was done yesterday, it's the Finn who starts second on the road. It's going to be a difficult morning for Ford's number 2. With Loeb now though, and as expected he's been finding grip very hard to come by through this long stage. He's cleared the finish okay, but that's not a great time by the Frenchman's high standards.
The split times aren't looking good for you, you are losing time.
Yeah, but it's what we expected, first on the road. Very difficult, I think, especially this year with a hard and no cut tire, so I couldn't go much faster. I think I make some good lines for the other behind, so okay, what can we do? We have to push and we will see.
And Loeb's frustrating run could play into the hands of his teammate Danny Sordo. With a clearer line, Danny's tactics of ensuring he had a better road position for today have worked perfectly. The Spaniard halves the gap to his teammate by the end of the stage. Further back, Jari-Matti Latvala is driving like a man possessed. With 1 minute and 19 seconds to make up over the next 2 days to have any hope of challenging Loeb, it looks like a forlorn hope, but he's on course to take a big chunk out of Seb here. 14.3 seconds quicker. A good start to the day for the Finn. Further back, the two Solberg brothers are fighting for what's become 3rd place after the Ford drivers' late drama yesterday. Petter, in the first outing for the new shaping Pretzer, began stage 8 just 6.9 seconds ahead of his older sibling. And on this mammoth 32-kilometre stage, Henning has opted for caution over attack. Solberg Senior loses over 15 seconds to Petter over the course of Ahi Theodori. Ermo Arva had one of the best runs of his season to date on day one. The Estonian privateer is up in 5th. But he may not be for much longer. He's picked up a puncture. Eventually, he's got no choice but to stop and change the wheel. In all, over 3 minutes are lost, and the Citroën privateer plummets to 13th. Championship leader Mikko Kievanen had a hugely frustrating first day. He starts the second morning down in 7th, over 1.5 minutes off the lead. Running 4th on the road today, though, Mikko is finally able to push in here. He sets the fastest time through so far. Atkinson has already gained a position following Ermo Arva's delay. Up in 7th now, the Australian's beginning to get the feel for this.